Good morning, YouTube. It's Sheila Maria. It's wonderful to be with you. I am just going live on Facebook too. Good morning, Facebook. I hope you are safe and I hope that you are well. We have some interesting energies going on. Forgive the way I look. It's early morning for me. And the title of this video is called Angelic Allies Will Help You. I've been working with a lot of people that are finding situations coming to a halt. I'm seeing people feeling as though they've tried everything they can try and as if they don't know which way to turn. Now, for some of these beautiful souls, it's to do with business and it's with career. And with other souls, it's to do with relationships. And without a doubt, at the minute, being guided very, very strongly by to take the path of least resistance. Now, I'm not somebody that I'm going to sit here and quote somebody else's, but the path of least resistance basically is if you're struggling an awful lot, it's not meant to be. In some way, if you're struggling and putting in lots of effort into something, it's not meant to be in that format moving forward. It doesn't mean it's not meant to be at all. It means that there is an evolution, a cycle, which in some way you're not seeing. So I've been working with the angels behind the scenes. And one of my favorite angels is Archangel Ariel, who is the angel of courage. She's also the angel of nature and the fairies. And I am one great big fairy in one way or another. And Ariel wanted me to bring you a message about how important it is to take new steps and bring in more light. So very often when people ask angels to help them and they carry on down the same path, they don't actually see that help coming. And then what happens is people can feel desperate or frantic, and then they can fall into despondency or even despair because they just don't feel that any help is being given. And I know that all of these sage people will say, you know, take action and know that that is the help. But sometimes you're just too tired to do that. Sometimes, you know, the effort of having to carry on in a difficult situation, you just don't have anything left to be motivated or creative with. And this is where angelic allies can help you. So what is an angelic ally? It is any spirit who has your best interests at heart. It could be your guide, but it isn't necessarily going to be your guide. Morning, Marianne. And I'm just realizing I haven't got my charger down here. So we may go dead. So what we're saying to you here, one of my angelic allies is my mum. And my mum will come in only at certain times when I really need some help. So Archangel Ariel is saying to each of you, the way that we can help you the fastest is for you to bring more light into your day. Now, let's say that you're in a very, very difficult situation. And let's say you don't have the energy more than you're doing. Perhaps you're all tried out. You've affirmed how positive you are. You've handed it over. You've surrendered. You've taken the actions that you can take, and nothing is going right. Okay. This is very simple. Start to bring more light in, and this is basically anything which feels light and anything which is going to bring in light. So let me tell you what I do. I go walking every day. I walk for about 4 miles every single day when it is as bright as it can be, because I know that oxygenates my aura. I also drink an awful lot of water because that contains light. I also ask the angels to bring light into my aura. I read books that inspire me. I eat foods that are full of light. So basically that's fruit, organic meat, and vegetables. I surround myself with light colors. So the color of my hair, t-shirt I'm wearing bright. Hey, Shin. I'm gonna have to come off here in a minute because we're going like a robot here, which is quite funny. So what happens when you bring more in is that the angels are able to get into your aura and match that light in the outside world. So when you've got more light in your aura through the foods eating, being in nature more, and it doesn't matter if it's raining, it doesn't matter if it's windy, just being outside is going to oxygenate your aura. The light quotient within your body of your atoms goes up. Okay. Morning, Michelle. I am going to switch over to my Big Mac in a minute. My Big Mac, because this is going a bit strange, and this is about to go flat. So your angelic allies are coming in to help you. So if you have got a difficult situation in your life, what you will find is that your angelic allies, which is any spirit that has got your best interest at heart, you don't even need to know who they are. What they're going to do is they're going to guide you. When you've got that light in your aura, they are going to guide you to start diverting away from your path in new ways. So these may be very, very little steps that don't seem to amount to much in the beginning. So for increase my physical wellness, they've probably brought me about 5 little steps that I've been doing over the last 6 weeks, that mounting up begins to bring new energy in. So if you feel okay, and Ariel says an angelic ally can also be a human friend. Okay, it can be somebody that has your best interests at heart, that is prompting you to do something new. It can be a spouse, to try something new, because it will bring new energy in. So let's say that your spouse normally only shows a passing interest in what you're doing, and you're having this difficult situation, and then all of a sudden your spouse starts making suggestions that they don't normally make. That is the angels using them to help you to help yourself. Okay, so an angelic ally is either a spirit that's got your best interests at heart, or a human that is being prompted by the angels to prompt you to do new things. So the angelic allies are very, very much working because we are on new soul paths at the minute. And even if you've got a situation in your life which feels as though there's no movement, I guarantee you that there is a new soul path present as well, because everybody has got a new soul path now. As of March, everybody does. So the thing to bear in mind is that just as when you plant a seed, it can take a long time if you're looking at it every day to see it starting to bloom. These new soul paths do start slowly. So you may feel as though nothing's happening, nothing's moving, nothing's changing, nothing's coming, nothing's growing, nothing's manifesting. And it may well be that the steps that you're being guided to take away from that subject are, you know, why are you decluttering the house? Why are you reorganizing all your paperwork? Why are you, you know, helping your daughter more? Whatever it is. But that's because it oxygenates your aura, it brings in more light, it brings in more energy, and then your higher self can fill your, what we call your spirit rings, with the next step of your new soul path. So, you know, we wanted to say to you, the angels are